citywide, be safe, don't text and drive. 3 people have died and a 10-month-old and his mother are critically injured in a house fire in Queens. Sources tell CBSN that this fire may have been intentionally set after a dispute with the homeowner. CBSN New York's Jenna DeAngelis is at the scene in East Elmhurst with more on this story. Jenna.
Alex, this is just a heartbreaking situation. We learned most of the victims are from the same extended family. And neighbors we spoke to say what makes this even more difficult to cope with is that investigators believe the fire was set on purpose. It was impossible for family members to hold back tears as they were consoled by friends in front of their East Elmhurst home, where windows were blown out, exposing the destruction a fire left behind.
It's hard to speak to them in the condition they're in right now.
The fire took the lives of 3 people. Sources say the victims include a 76-year-old grandfather and a 6-year-old little granddaughter. That little girl's mother is at the hospital in critical condition, badly burned, along with her 10-month-old son. We learned some of those victims were family visiting from the Dominican Republic.
I only saw a man on the floor. You could see the soles of his feet, and they were doing the chest compressions, very vigorously, and you could see that he wasn't responding. Then later on, we saw the white sheets come out.
The fire broke out around 4 o'clock yesterday at the 2-story house on 93rd Street. Fire officials say a tenant in the first-floor apartment heard smoke alarms and called 911.
It's quite unusual at that time in the afternoon to have a fire trap 5 occupants in a private dwelling.
Sources tell CBS 2 an accelerant was used to start and fuel the fire in the 2nd-story kitchen and may be the result of an ugly dispute between the tenant and the homeowner. The suspect, that tenant, is among the dead. As the FDNY and the NYPD's real-time crime unit worked the scene, neighbors stood by in disbelief, including Shayla Medina, who says all she could think about were the helpless screams of a mother.
Why my baby? Why my baby? She was hysterical.
Bringing you back out here, you can see the damage to the home. Now, one of the neighbors we spoke to say he was in disbelief because just a week ago, he saw the family out here celebrating the 4th of July. Now, the 2 victims that are still in the hospital, the mother and the son, were told they're badly burned and in bad shape. In the East Elmhurst section of Queens, Jenna DeAngelis, CBSN, New York.
Jenna, thank you.